They called it the biggest online campaign ever made. Alex Hormozi just finished a record-breaking launch of $105 million for his latest book. And something that got a lot of buzz around it was the AI chatbot that he was selling along with it. And a lot of people saw that and rushed to create their own AI chatbot to sell themselves, and they're really missing the point here and heading for a big disappointment. Because I've helped hundreds of clients implement this kind of AI systems in their business, and this is the wrong way to think about it. Today I'm going to tell you a bit more about this Alex Hormozi AI chatbot, how it was built, and how you can implement similar AI strategies in your business. Okay, so let's just start by breaking down what happened and why everyone is focusing on the wrong thing. So Alex Hormozi, one of the biggest online business influencer, did a big campaign for the launch of his latest book called $100 Million Models. And instead of the standard book launch to sell the book for $29 or so, like most people do, the main package he was pushing was this $6,000 bundle, which includes a ton of bonuses, one of them being a lifetime access to this $100 million AI. And that's what's interesting to me today. Okay, so what is it exactly? It's essentially a custom AI chatbot that's supposed to give you answers just like Alex Hormozi would. So this AI is trained on all of his books and all of his premium content, and it has custom instructions so that it gives you only, action-driven answers and a real plan of attack for your business. And people that know a bit about AI just thought, well, isn't this just a rack system or a custom GPT? Because yes, in theory, you could be building something very similar by just loading Notebook LM, loading a bunch of content from Alex Hormozi, and then just prompting it. And actually, a lot of people have already done that, and you can find a lot of custom GPT that will promise exactly that. It seems like other creators that have compared the two side by side actually still found the official Alex Hormozi AI to be a lot better. And I'll let you watch this video from Jordan if you're interested to see how this looks, but I also read plenty of reviews from users that have tried it and have found the same thing. Now, as far as technically how this AI was built, we know a few things pretty much for sure. We know that this AI is probably built on some kind of open source or open weight model, so not a cutting edge model, but something pretty similar, and probably some kind of elaborate system prompt to only take from the source material, which is going to be Alex Hormozi's books and material that it was fed, and also some very specific output format, which again will give you those very step-by-step business plan advice that the AI will give. It's also probably just trained on the books and premium content and not the free YouTube video that you can see because those are more entertainment than education. And that's mostly what's going to make it better than all of the custom GPT that you can see out there and use for free. Okay, so this is for context, and as soon as this came out, you saw a bunch of people creating videos on how to replicate this kind of AI chatbots for you so that you can sell it in your business, and how to create your own AI trained on your content and your framework. And this is the big mistake, because unless you have a massive following like Alex Hormozi, you're looking at this new AI technology the wrong way. Because you're trying to solve the wrong problem of trying to scale access to you, which for most freelancers and coaches is not their actual problem. And listen to Alex Hormozi talking about this.
So it's so hard for me because what I have to write about is not the rules that I have to live by. All of the things that I write about, like even like selling tactics and things like that, they assume you have no brand. And so like when you have a brand, you have so much demand and so little supply that you can set your own terms. I can have 0 attraction offer and make the absolute worst offer in the world. I don't have to make a Grand Slam offer at all. All of these things are to help lubricate or create or channel demand when you have little. When you have an ocean of demand, it's hard to lose. And so the model that we have is very different. It's almost like a word away model.
And that is the problem. Most people don't have the brand and they don't have the massive volume to, try to build this AI that would answer and speak like them because they don't have the time. It worked for Alex Hormozi because it's a good way for him to create something scalable without selling online courses, which would ruin his reputation and just make him look like another online business guru. Okay, so now the question is why what Alex Hormozi did mattered if it's not applicable to me, and what can I do? The real opportunity for most businesses is not to try to replace themselves with some kind of AI custom GPT. It's to use AI to productivize part of their offer. Because maybe you break down your services and found that there's about 4 workflows and 4 steps in your delivery. That would be when you use AI and automation, like the ones that we show you on this channel, to make each of these phases more efficient, more repeatable, and easier with AI. Or simply deliver more valuable services and charge more. So things like market research, or better copy and content, better client follow-up and note-taking, or automating a lot of your own marketing and sales. And over time, if you build more reputation and demand, this is when you can scale, just like Alex Hormozi did, to scale, one-to-many and build this kind of advanced AI chatbots for your clients, for the people that you don't have the time to serve, and that's when you can scale yourself to replicate this. But that's probably not the case for 99% 1% of people out there that just, jumped on the bandwagon and started to create their own custom GPT. Now, something that I mentioned in my previous video was that building an AI agent is actually a more valuable lead magnet than creating your own custom GPT. And I give you 4 other practical AI stuff that you can implement this week that will have a real impact. So if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. Or if you just want to keep updated with new AI automation and how to implement them in your business, go ahead and subscribe to my free newsletter. That's going to be in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.